Hey, welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really powerful way to reframe your relationship with anxiety. It all comes down to this one transformative idea. What if fear is actually already in the past, and the only thing that's real right now is love?
So let me ask you something right off the bat. What if all those big anxieties that hold you back, the worries that keep you tossing and turning at night, what if they aren't actually about what's coming? What if they're just echoes, just memories of things that have already passed?
So, the core idea we're digging into here is that fear isn't actually a present reality. It's more like a ghost, a shadow that's being cast by old events, old programming. And think about it, if fear is just a memory, that means it doesn't have to control your present moment. And this one sentence, this is the heart of it all. It really presents us with a fundamental choice that we get to make in any given moment. Are we going to live in that memory of fear? Or are we going to stand right here in the present reality of love? This concept really sets up two completely different ways of seeing the world. And they're not just feelings, they're presented as competing realities that we can actually choose between. So let's break down what fear and love really represent in this context.
All right, first up, fear. In this view, fear is an ego-driven feeling, one that comes from feeling separate, alone, and vulnerable. And here's the absolute crucial point. It is always, and I mean always, tied to something that has already happened.
And then on the flip side, we have love. Now, we're not just talking about romantic love here, but a whole state of being, our true connected nature. And its defining feature? Unlike fear, love can only exist right here, right now, in this present moment.
I mean, when you put them side by side like this, the contrast is just wow. It's so incredibly clear, right? Fear traps us in the past. It's all about ego and separation. But love opens us up to the present moment, connecting us back to our true nature and to everyone and everything around us.
Okay, so knowing the difference is one thing, but how do we actually move from one state to the other? The key here is to realize this isn't something that just happens to us. No, it's an active, intentional practice of changing our perception. And there's a really beautiful metaphor for this. Just imagine your mind is this vast, clear blue sky. Your fears, they're just clouds passing through. Sure, they might block the sun for a little while, but they can never, ever change the nature of the sky itself, which is always there, always clear, always bright.
It's a beautiful idea, isn't it? But the real question, the one that really matters, is how do we apply this? How do we take this cool concept and turn it into a practical tool we can actually use when we're in the thick of it, when we're actually feeling anxious or scared?
Well, that is exactly where we're headed next. We are going to dive into a super clear toolkit of actionable exercises, things you can actually do, all designed to help you consciously and intentionally choose love over fear in your day-to-day life. The whole foundation is built on 3 core practices. Think of them as your daily mental workout, okay? You've got an affirmation to set your intention for the day, a mindfulness practice to release all that negativity, and a journaling exercise to really reframe your thoughts.
So, step 1. It sounds simple, but trust me, it's so powerful. When you start your day with this affirmation, you're making a conscious choice about the lens you're going to view the world through. You're basically setting your mind's default to love.
Next up is the mindfulness practice, and we're bringing back that awesome cloud metaphor. Just take a moment, find a quiet spot, maybe close your eyes, and actually picture your specific worries as clouds. Then just watch them float by. Watch them drift away and disappear over the horizon, leaving nothing but a clear, calm sky behind.
And the third core practice is journaling. This one is huge. See, by writing down a fear, you get it out of your head. You make it tangible. Then, by consciously writing about the love, the strength, the support that already exists in your life, you actively weaken that fear's power, and you start to replace its story with a better one. And hey, if you want to take things even further, here are 2 more amazing tools for your toolkit. First, visualization. Think of a painful memory, but this time imagine surrounding it, just enveloping it in a warm, healing light of love. And second, a simple gratitude list. This is an instant pattern interrupt. It immediately shifts your focus from what you're afraid of to all the love that's already here in your life. So, we've gone through the what, the why, and the how. Let's just bring all this together with one final crucial point that makes this whole practice feel so much more, well, human and achievable.
And this is so important to get. The goal is not to become some kind of robot who never feels fear. That's not realistic. Fear is going to pop up. It's part of our old wiring. The real power comes from recognizing it, seeing it for what it is, an echo, a memory from the past, and then consciously, intentionally choosing a different response, a response that's rooted in love.
So I'll leave you with this question to really think about. Go back to a time recently when fear showed up for you. Knowing what you know now, using these tools we've just talked about, how could you have responded differently? And more importantly, the next time it appears, how can you, right there in that moment, actively choose love?